Oh yeah, and we're live, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muzzy McGee, and we're here for another practice session. Guitar intermediate guitar players. Just as we're trying to do every day, just try to get through these workouts. You know how it is. In order to get better at stuff, you got to keep working at it, and so that's what we're here to do. And we're here to improve and get better every day. Just to get a few things out of the way real quick. In the description, we have some articles that you can purchase on Amazon. These are articles that I use personally on Amazon, and there are affiliate links that help out with the channel. The other thing I have up there is a link to a cryptocurrency website known as Binance. It's the biggest cryptocurrency, or what they call a CEX, or centralized exchange in the world. If you sign up using this and you want to navigate the site, if you're interested in getting involved in that type of stuff, the only reason I put it up there is because it helps out with the channel. Otherwise, the minute I get enough subscribers and enough hours viewed of my videos, I'm going to start taking this stuff down systematically, because I don't like advertising for stuff. It just is a general rule of thumb, but it's going to help out with the channel. It's going to help us grow the channel, and so that way that I can develop a relationship with the audience that's just completely 100% advertiser-driven revenue. With that, there are some challenges around that, with things that you can and can't do, or things that products you can sell, products you can't sell, or subjects you can and cannot talk about. So there are plus and minuses, but at the very least, I'd like it to be driven by the audience. So what do they call those, super chats or donations to the channel that can help out that way. For those of you who can do that outside of that, the reason why I have some of this other stuff up there is because it's stuff that I use and people ask questions about it. So again, these are there are Amazon affiliate links and also a link to Binance, because the products that I have up there, as far as Amazon, they're products I use every day. Obviously, the amp that I have up there is the thing you have to buy once if you choose to buy it, or the guitar book that I use. It's called the Guitar Grimoire. It's up there. The only thing I don't have up there at the moment is the chords book, because the book that I have, like I've said, is over 50 years old, or at least the copyright date was in 1971. So yeah, I think we got that book at a garage sale when I was younger. But in any case, and Binance specifically, I'm going to say this, I invest in cryptocurrency. I love cryptocurrency. I love trading cryptocurrency. I love everything about it. But you have to do your own research. So the link that I put up there is specifically and only for creating an account. If you choose to invest, you can do that, and it's very easy to do on the website. And the advantages is it gives you I think a $100 bonus if you put 50 bucks in, and it gives me a $100 bonus because I'm signing you up for it. That $100 bonus can help out with the channel. Put posters on the back of my wall, and it can help me take that more quickly move towards an advertiser-driven revenue model, or a subscriber or a consumer model where I'm getting donations, as opposed to saying, hey, buy this, buy that. It's not really, I'm not a sales guy, so I guess that's probably why. Yeah, so that's all that we're going to do to talk about those things. If you want to look at them, they're in the description. Last thing I'm going to say about the cryptocurrency thing is you not only have to do your own research, it's a volatile market. People can make money in this market, and you can lose money in this market. The only thing I can tell you about it is that you have to do your own research and watch as many videos as you want. There's a lot of good stuff out there, but there's also a lot of garbage out there too. So you got to be very, very careful when you're investing in cryptocurrency. But there's a site called Binance Academy, which can teach you about all the different types of trades. It can teach you about investment strategies, things of that nature. So if you're invested, or if you want to get invested in that type of stuff, yeah, maybe signing up for a Binance account might be the thing for you. Just check it out. It's free. You don't have to add a credit card. You don't have to send them a picture of this, that, and the other, unless you're going to start investing money into it, because then it becomes a thing that you have to put on your financial reports every year, your tax returns. If you're making a substantial amount of money off of it, like I don't know how much it is, but if you're making X amount of money off of it, then yeah, you have to declare that, obviously. But anyway, that's enough of that stuff, talking about purchasing stuff. We're just going to get right into this video. So as we've done every day, we're going to continue to start with the warm-ups, followed by the scales, followed by the chords. Today we're doing the C diminished and C augmented chords, if I remember correctly. We're going to do all the warm-ups at 85 beats per minute today, because we did them at 75 beats per minute yesterday. We're going to do scale the sweep picking exercise, the second one that we've been working on for the last, I think, 5 days. And then we'll go back to the original one tomorrow, and then we'll just alternate day by day on it to try to get better at that. And then we're going to get into 2 to 3 rounds of 2 to 3 playthroughs. I don't know why I keep forgetting that word. I just switch back and forth from languages all day long, so I'm always like, because I have to translate, I have to receive information, translate, and then expel that information, and then it's like a process. Every day you do it. It's fatiguing. So sometimes you'll see me, I'll come in tired just because like you're constantly doing it. No matter how long you're in a different country, it's like you always constantly, like when you receive information, you have to receive the information, understand it, translate it in your head, then say how you want to respond to it, retranslate it, and then regurgitate whatever it is that you want to say. That's the functionality of being someone who has to translate on a regular basis. Very, very tough. I would encourage anybody who's never done it to live in a foreign country because it is hard. It is hard. It's hard. Your days are very difficult. Just basic things like getting food and things of that nature are very difficult. Anyway, let's get right into these scales and to these warm-ups. We're not getting to this stuff about living abroad. Maybe I'll talk about those experiences in another session. But yeah, so we got through our 5 minutes of the sales stuff. Check out everything I have in the description. If it interests you, at least click on it, check it out. Some stuff you can sign up for, like the Binance account, you can sign up for. The Amazon affiliate stuff you can purchase. I have picks up there, I have strings up there, and they're usually cheaper when you buy them in bulk, which is why I put them up there at 3. I think I only have them at 3-pack. I'm going to see if I can find a 6-pack and a 12-pack of strings and other different variety packs of picks, so that way people can test out which picks that they like the best. I go for a 1mm pick because I don't see the point in thinner picks than this. But again, that's a personal decision. Yeah, so let's get right to it, guys. We're going to get right into these warm-ups. And yeah, we go to our online metronome here in Google. We're at 100 beats per minute, so we need to go down to 85 beats per minute. Scales, obviously, we're doing it at 100 beats per minute. So let's get started. All right. Alternate picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 85 beats per minute. All right, spider alternate picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 85 beats per minute. be tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret. All right, now we're going to get right into the sweep picking exercise that we've been working on for the last couple of days, last 5 days, the new one. Let's just move the tempo up to 20 just to see what it 120. See what it does. We tried it a little bit yesterday. See if we can run through this a couple of times at 120. This is fast, but again, the idea of sweep picking is because it has to be fast. to turn this off because I am terrible at 120, which means we have a lot more work to do, ladies and gentlemen. But the part of the show, the reason we're doing this whole thing is to get better. Okay, can't be great at everything all the time. Can't be great at everything, even if you've worked hard on it. You just got to keep pushing until you get to being the best that you can at it. Okay. All right. So we're going to turn this temperature. We're going to turn this metronome up to 100 beats per minute. Get right after the scales. The reason I mentioned temperatures, you can see it. Like it's making me lethargic. It's making me very tired. I feel gross and sticky. It is the middle of July, almost the middle of July, because technically I think we're the 12th. It's the 12th today, and it is a scorcher. In my own apartment, it's got to be 27 degrees Celsius, which puts us at, I want to say 85 degrees Fahrenheit, give or take. I don't remember the conversion, but yeah, it's hot. So, all right, let's get to these scales. We're going to do all three scales, the G sharp, A flat major scale, the A major scale, and the A sharp, B flat major scale from positions 1 and 8, 1 through 8, at 100 beats per minute. This is the G sharp A flat at first position, if that wasn't clear. Second position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Third position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Fourth position, fourth position of the G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Fifth position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Sixth position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Seventh position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. finally, the 8th position of the G-sharp A-flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Okay, I can't do that. I don't have a tuner in front of me, so I had to tune it to where it would actually fall or sit within 10 cents, give or take 10 cents of it being sharp or flat. My ears are tuned pretty well. No ears are perfect. You can't beat just having an good old-fashioned tuner. It was so out of tune when you start hitting those higher notes. It's like, oh man, gotta change something. I do have to change these strings too. I just am waiting because, you know. I'm going to get that riff right at some point. Anyway, back to the A major scale at 100 beats per minute in position number 1. Second position, A major scale, 100 beats per minute. Third position, A major, 100 beats per minute. Fourth position, A major scale, 100 beats per minute. Fifth position, A major scale, 100 beats per minute. Sixth position, A major scale, 100 beats per minute. Seventh position, A major scale, 100 beats per minute. 7th position, 8th position of the A major scale at 100 beats per minute. Now we're going to the A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Just gonna get a coffee here. You can tell I'm having a bunch of I'm having way more brain farts today than regular. It's just so hot, and like part of me is just like I don't know if I want to go to sleep or if I'm just like need to take another shower, like a cold shower. Like this heat is killing me. Like I am not somebody who does well in heat. I just don't. Okay. All right. Yeah. A sharp B flat major scale, 100 beats per minute, position 1, first position. Second position, A sharp B flat major scale, 100 beats per minute. Third position, A sharp B flat major scale, 100 beats per minute. Fourth position, A major, A sharp major, A sharp B flat major at 100 beats per minute. Fifth position, A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. That was sixth position, A sharp B flat major scale, 100 beats per minute. That was the 7th position of the A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Now we're at the 8th position of the A sharp B flat major at 100 beats per minute. Now we're going to go 5 minutes with these chords. I got to get out my trusty book of truth if I can find it. Oh, it's hiding. It's not hiding. It's just that my room is a mess for this video and the other videos that we have done because I'm a mess and I'm a mess. All right. So enough of that. We're going into the C diminished and C augmented chords. We're going to do these for about 5 minutes and then move on to the... Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to turn off this metronome real quick. Just always forget to turn it off right before we go into scales or to chords from scales to chords. And I forgot to load the video of the we're going to do the slow blues guitar backing track riff today, which was the first one, the original one that we started with. It's all in A major. And after this weekend, we are going to start hitting different keys. Okay. And the keys is just going to allow you to have the dexterity in your fingers to change and to use your mind to change from one chord to another or from one scale to another scale. Okay. Let's see. Click on this, go into my playlist. Okay. And then into the backing track guitar playlists. Turn the volume down real quick because pause, it's not the right one. It is this one. We're going to run through this one twice. I'm just going to let the commercials play through real quick before we get into these chords. That way that as soon as we finish doing the chords, we're going right into it. Okay. So skip this. Here we go. Now hit the pause on that. Now turn the volume back to where it was. I don't know why. And let's get right into these chords. We're starting with C diminished. We're doing the melody chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and the bottom 4. And like I said, for the augmented, at least for the C chords, the C augmented chords, the inside chords and the rhythm chords, or the inside chords and the bar chords are identical. They're the same. Okay. Now we're going to the inside chords. One more time. Now the rhythm chords, which are a little bit tougher to do. 3, 2. We're skipping over 1. There we go. Now the bottom 4 string chords. So the 2 and the 3 are ya, the 1 and the 4 are ya. That doesn't sound right at all. There we go. All right, now we're going right into the C augmented chords. Now the inside rhythm chords, like I said before, are identical in shape and in placement up and down the fretboard. They're identical, so we're just going to get into those and do those 3 times, and then we're going to do the bottom 4, which are the same things as the inside-outside chords, except you're not what's the word? You're not barring off the 5th string with your index finger. So your inside in rhythm chords are going to look like this. And then the bottom 4 is just going to be with your index finger lifted. Okay, let's see if I can swing. So barred, lifted, barred, lifted, barred, lifted. Nothing's changing except for that. So it's going to sound like this. So this is the inside and the barred of rhythm chords. One more time. Now the bottom 4. And now we're going to go right into the improv. And then we're going to call it a day. Okay. All right, let's go right back into this one more again. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that one I'm not as great at as the other blues guitar track, which is called Classical Blues Shuffled Guitar Track. But we gotta keep working, guys. Gotta keep getting better. We're gonna do some more licks over the next couple of weeks to start improving our understanding of the logical nature of what we call the fretboard, and that's going to be done through a plethora of other YouTube and Instagram guitar players, because there's a bunch of them on there that are really good that I like to watch that I can recommend to you. And every week we'll show you one, and we'll work on that one, and we'll try to increase and add that into our repertoire of licks that we know, because those licks come in handy when you're trying to play improvisational music. It's more than just about knowing the scales. It's about knowing how those notes logically connect with one another. And it's more than just a feeling thing. Sometimes it's just a logical progression of things. And sometimes in jazz, it doesn't always feel that way, but there is. Again, I'm going to go back to what we were talking about the first 5 minutes of the video. For those of you who haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and join the channel. That way I can stop having to advertise for all this other crap that I don't like to do. I don't mind advertising for stuff that I use because people ask about it, like I said before. But if you want to check them out, stuff that I buy or the stuff that I own and the stuff that I purchase relative to guitar playing, I would recommend checking out and clicking on the links that I have in the description. Also in the description, I have a link to creating a free Binance cryptocurrency account. You are not required to use a credit card or to use ID or what have you to create these. I know some people use sites like Robinhood or eToro to try to trade different securities and commodities and things of that nature, things that would normally be on the S&P 500. Cryptocurrency is not, because they are not considered commodities or securities at the moment. It's my understanding of that. But they're still fun to trade. For those of you who are into it, it has absolutely nothing to do with guitar music. But if you sign up for it, you get, I think, $100 free. I get $100 free, and everyone wins. It's a win-win on the accounts. And yeah, it's not $100 free. Like, you have to put in $50. But again, do your research before you spend a penny. Okay, I love trading cryptocurrency. It's one of my favorite things to do. I haven't made a ton of money off of it. I haven't made a substantial amount of money off of it. Like, you see all these YouTubers that are making like hundreds, $200,000. I haven't made anywhere near, not even exponentially less than they have, for sure. But it's fun to do. And if you want to check it out, if you've never been on a centralized exchange before, Binance is the absolute place to start. There's a thing called on the website called Binance Academy, which can teach you about trading, spot trading, things I know nothing about, called futures and margin trading and perpetual trading. I don't touch that stuff. That's for hardcore traders, for people who can bet on the positive, or what do they call those, buy long or sell short, those types of things. I don't understand any of that. I stay away from it. I'm an investor. I buy things, and every once in a while, if the price goes up significantly, I'll sell it just to make a small little profit. But I'm not a day trader. Okay, that stuff is hardcore. It's way too much. It's over my head. But if you're interested in it and you want to check it out, I have a link in my description, where in the event that you decide that you want to start investing in crypto, if you spend your first $50, I think the website offers you $100. You'll have to check out the link. It's in the link. It could be maybe if you spend 100, you get 50. I don't know. But it's a win-win situation where you get money and I get money for using the link, and I can use that money towards growing my account and my channel on YouTube, which is the whole idea. And the second I get the 1,000 users that I need, I'm taking it off. I don't want anything to do with selling stuff if I don't have to. I'm always going to start posting products and affiliate links to stuff that I use, because it's I'll endorse what I use. I will, and if it helps benefit the channel, then that's what it is. But for the most part, I want this to be user and viewer and advertiser-driven revenue. So donations and whatever I get from the advertiser-driven revenue, to make this as free as possible for people who can do it. Thank you for joining me again today. Excuse me. My name is Muzzy McGee. It is super hot. I'm super tired, and this heat is killing me. I cannot wait for winter. And yeah, so we will see you tomorrow on the next one, and we will continue to work hard as we continue to build this channel, but brick by brick every single day, with the help of your viewership and your help purchasing some of these products. You'll help us grow the channel. And yeah, thank you so much for being here with me today, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next one. Okay, bye.